Sometimes you just got to put your hoodie up and just go lift. It's about to be epic.
As a teenager, I had a lot of self-esteem issues. I was bullied, picked on. I got beat up. Don't worry about things that you cannot control. But the things that you can control, that's what you have to manifest. Everybody wants it yesterday, but you have to believe it. You have to want to really get better. It may not happen at the moment that you want it to, but you got to understand the process.
Your mind is weak. It's a manifestation of your weak thoughts. And you have to convince yourself every day that I'm gonna make it one way or another, or I'm gonna die trying. One way or another, I'm gonna find success one way or another. I'm gonna get fit one way or another. And that soldier in there has gotta work every day, and he's gotta march every day, and you gotta train him every day, and you gotta build up his strength. You know, you can't go from mentally broken to mentally fierce. You build it, you build it, you build it. You know, and there are a lot of ways to build it. Self-thought, self-talk, teaching yourself to reframe things, seeing things in a different light, reading biographies of people who had a hard time in life and made it, hearing the stories of other people who had the same problems you had and made it. The body's an incredible machine. You know, I've answered this question before, but I'm going to take it on a total different path right now. The body is an incredible machine. But some people convince themselves every day that they can't do something. They wake up in the morning and they tell themselves, I can't do this, and I can't do that, and I can't do this. And they convince themselves so much that they can't do something. And maybe they have a surrounding of people who tell them they can't do something, they can't do something, they can't do something. And then that thing is so easy to do, but in your mind, you can't do it, you can't do it. You'll never do it, you're crippled. Your mind is crippled. And that's the word I use. I just think it's a crippling way to live. You can do it. It's physics and then your beliefs. If it's physically possible, then the only thing standing in your way is your beliefs.
You have to dedicate yourself to that. You have to dedicate yourself to the craft, understanding that there may be some good that come out of it, and you have to prepare yourself. If you got the desire, you got to match that desire with your dedication, and you got to match it with your discipline. Discipline is doing something that nobody else will ever do.
It's not hard. It's just your mind in the way. Get your mind right. Get your mind strong. Train 3 to 5 times a week. Build up a tolerance to training. Ramp up your training. Take your breaks when you need to. Try to stay away from fat diets. Get something really credible. Eat natural foods. And find a diet that works for you. Find a training regimen that works for you. Find something that you love to do on a regular basis in terms of fitness. And anytime you have a negative thought, just crush it, man. Destroy it. Obliterate it.
From the day you were born, everything you did was because you wanted something for doing it. Your common sense will tell you, when you believe you have a sense of autonomy, a sense of choice in what you're doing, you feel more self-motivated. When you perceive choice, you perceive motivation. The deal is, for yourself, sit back and reflect. Be mindful of the choices you have. And talk about being a success seeker rather than a failure avoider. It's all how you talk, how you communicate to yourself and to others.
If somebody criticizes you, take it as a constructive criticism.
So today was one of those workouts where you just kind of hit that zone and just go. Everything I did was maximum repetition, whether it was heavy, and I failed at 2 reps, 3 reps, or it was a moderate weight I normally do for like 8, 10 reps that I push for 15, 16, 18 reps. I mean, man, I just kind of put my head down, hood up, and just went. I see in the videos. It's an hour and a half of just work. No music, just in my zone and going. You'll see all the clips, all the highlights. You know, every now and then you just got to take yourself to that place and just go and do. Period. Don't always try to be fancy or too complicated. Just pick up the damn weight, lift it. You don't have any more, push what you can. Do another set. Do it again. Over and over. Whew. Feels good to train this way. I haven't done a workout like this in a long time. I wish I had a partner with me. It would have really even been next level. But hey, no excuses, right? Sometimes you just gotta go, do, get better.